Hi everybody, it's Catherine from In the Pink Designs. My project today is another one with the Humble Home bundle. The punch is not available right now, but it's supposed to be in on the week of October 28th. And the peppermint I'm using here are supposed to come in this week. So hopefully we'll have those soon. Alright, so my box measures 3.5 by 3.5 by 1. And it opens like this, and inside I have a Mrs. Fields chocolate chip cookie. There aren't much snacks out yet for Christmas. We're still working on Halloween, so I have to improvise on this one. But it'll fit anything close to that size. I'm also using the Stylish Shapes dies and the, I forgot to put them here, the Spotlight on Nature dies. Okay, this is my host code. Please put that in for any purchases under $150, not including your shipping and tax. And if you would like to join my team, right now there is a special for $99 free shipping. You get $155 worth of products that you pick. All right, so if you wanted to be on my team, I will be happy to have you. You can do it just for the 3 months and be done, or you can stay as a hobby or as a salesperson. All right, so we need, I wanted to tell you, this is, I took my inspiration from on the Stamp It Up website. If you go to the Humble Home, if you just scroll over the pictures, this, the actual, this part of it is on there. They used a different ribbon and they used a different background, but I made it into a nice box because I really liked it. I thought it was very striking. Okay, so we need a piece of real red that is 10 by 7. We need a strip of basic white for the sentiment, some pecan pie to do the house again like we did on yesterday's, and this is Snowy Scenes DSP. We need 2 that are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 and 4 that are 3/4 by 3 1/4. I cut this circle from the Spotlight on Nature dies. This is from the Take a Bow DSP, and this one is about 2 3/4 inch. And then the Pool Party circle is from the Stylish Shapes dies, and it's 3-inch circle. All right, let me get my Simply Scored. Okay, we're going to start on the 10-inch side. Score at 1, 4.5, 5.5, and 9. Turn it to the 7-inch side and score at 3/4, 1 3/4, 5 1/4, and 6 1/4. All right, now fold and burnish your score lines. Okay, now you can put this either way as long as we're cutting it when it's in the long way. And this is what we're going to be doing. All right, so we're going to start over here. We're going to go to the first score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle, and wedge both sides of the square. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. Take off the rectangle and wedge the square. Okay, now we're going to take these 4 pieces off. Okay, now turn it to the other side. We're going to count to the second score line, cut it to the second score line, and take these 4 pieces off. All right, go to the next score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle and wedge the square. And then we're going to go to this last score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle, and wedge the square. Okay, now this piece that is going to be our tuck-in piece, We're going to just wedge a little bit off of each side because I find it's hard to just, if we just round it, it's hard to get it in there when these two are rounded. So we're going to round these sides too. All right, and that's what your cardstock should look like when you're done. All right, this time I'm going to be using Stampin' Seal Plus, and I'm going to put it on each one of these tabs. Okay, and then we're going to start over here. We're going to take the score line on the tab and make it straight with this inner rectangle side on all 4 of them. We're just going to go to the other side of the same rectangle for this side. Nice and quick and easy with the Stampin' Seal Plus. All right, and then this will tuck in there, and that's your box. I had it going this way this time. All right, now we're going to use liquid glue for these pieces. The large piece is going to go on the front and back of your flap, and then these all go on the sides. All right, so we'll let that dry, and we're going to do our stamping. Now I'm going to use the same method as yesterday. I'm going to stamp the house onto the Pecan Pie with Versamark ink, and I'm going to sprinkle it with some white Stampin' Emboss powder, and then I'm going to emboss it with my heat gun. Okay, now I'm going to cut it out with the Humble Home Builder Punch. Alright, now we're going to take these 2 circles and I'm going to glue them together. Okay, now in the picture they use the Summer Splash ribbon, but I have some Pool Party Grosgrain ribbon that I think this was just retired not too long ago. So I'm going to use this. But this, you could use this. It's just a little, it's more almost the same as Coastal Cabana, but it's one of the in colors this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a bow around just the circle, which is a little bit tenuous. You have to make sure you don't pull it and rip the circle, but it's not too bad. But I do love it. Alright, and then I'm going to get some dimensionals and put them on the back of this. Alright, and then we're going to put this towards the right and in kind of in the middle there. Right over that piece of ribbon. Okay. Then we're going to get our piece of basic white and some Pool Party ink. And we're going to stamp Merry Christmas. Okay. And I'm just going to cut it out very close to each word. Okay. And I'm going to glue these right up over here. Alright. Now all we have to do is take a little piece out of the edge of this so it's easy to open. And I'm going to have the opening on this side. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. And then we're just going to put it right on the middle of our box on the top. And for the final touch, I'm going to use one of the red and white peppermints. They should be in this week. Keep an eye out because they might sell out pretty fast. And I'm going to take a large one and put it right on the door. And I think that is just adorable. I love it. All right. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.